Cryptilians and crypto crackheads. Today in Europe, as I'm recording this, is Tuesday, May the 4th be with you, 2021, and you're about to get Timified. Hey, new viewers to this channel. What this crypto YouTube channel does is two things. I address the mistakes you're doing if you're a new investor in crypto, and you probably don't even know you're making them and are really hurting your gains. First, you're probably scared to sell, so I teach you how to strategically sell 20 bags. In the description section, you can see my free content library videos. It's more descriptions in there on that matter, a full video on it. And second, I show you how to not chase glory, not chase green candles after YouTubers talk about things, because they're talking about coins after they've already skyrocketed in price and they're gonna dump on you. The YouTuber himself or herself won't dump on you necessarily, but the price will, because you chased green candles, you bought glory. So I teach you how to enter safely. So if that sounds good and you end up subscribing to the channel, I need you to follow the rules and let me know in the comment section what crypto pronoun you have chosen, cryptilian or crypto crackhead. If that sounds all good and fair, and I'm probably covered with grass because I was just using a very powerful Husqvarna weed eater, and it's wow. I just got it. It is amazing. But anyway, I might be a little bit sweaty and stuff, but that's what we're doing. I tried to make this video earlier today, and my dumbass was not recording. So here we go. But I had to coach t-ball and do a little bit of grass work. All right, so this will be the small alts video. I've already done a video on general market sentiment. Ethereum and Bitcoin are following as planned. Bitcoin exactly as planned, and Ethereum's following, I guess, the more bullish scenarios of among the five I laid out. So altcoins. Oh, looks like Bitcoin's actually taking a little pooey. No, it's still above its weekly 10 safely, so looks pretty good. Okay, so altcoins. Those of you who bought Harmony One and bought Pirate Chain and then it dumped on you and you're down your money, watch the last video I made with the thumbnail with Harmony One and Pirate Chain, okay? That shows you a strategy to more than get your money back, because those two coins are going to play ranges and you can potentially double your money 3 and 4 times in a range that is as long as theirs will be. And I explain the whole thing. Even if you're down currently, I show you a very specific strategy, exact buy and sell potential points. And you could potentially 8x your money within 100 days just buying and selling that coin, 50 bagging it instead of 20 bagging it. And again, that's in the description section. You can watch that video after this. So let's go revisit Harmony One and Pirate Chain to see how they are following the paths I laid out for them long before, actually about a week ago, right? Last week. So let's see. Did I erase my lines? Did I erase my lines? Let's try it one more time, Tom. Well, I guess my lines are gone. So I drew lines essentially like this. And I'm pretty sure my Pirate Chain lines are here, but it's almost the exact same. Okay. I put on my 4-hour midterm ribbons. I don't give out that information for free. That's for my patrons. However, before I hit this gray line, I said, yeah, it has to hit this gray line. So I essentially drew lines forming a range roughly spanning 75 to 100 days, because that's how long it's going to range, whether you like it or not. So I went like this and drew some squigglies down to that gray line. I actually didn't get that wick, so I did not do it that far. Went like this, that, maybe a higher low, up, bam. So roughly how it's going to move. And it didn't follow the path perfectly. It actually made a significantly lower high, which means you actually have a better chance to buy the bottom again before it comes up to the top of the range. And in that video, I also discuss how to guess the top of the range, this and that. So I'm not going to go back over it. However, it is following roughly that path, okay? And I knew roughly what path it would take before it happened. So let's go to Pirate Chain, where I think my drawings are still on. And you can go back and look and confirm that I drew these during a video. Yeah, that's kind of what Harmonies look like. So on my 4-hour ribbons, you can see this white line. I just kind of, or not kind of, I just guessed where it would be based off the slope, and guess where and I drew this long before price was over here, right? So this one also, most likely because Bitcoin's taken a little pooey here, it came up shy of that. So it's likely going to give you another chance to buy low and sell it high, and you can more quickly potentially double your money in the strategy I laid forth in that previous video. So the point of this is to let you know, hey, if Pirate Chain and Harmony One brought you to this video, you got burned because you listened to YouTubers, you chased glory, you bought green, you chase green candles. You can do really well for yourself, literally hitting this 3 times. If you just double your money 3 times, that's 8 times your money. That's way more than money than you're going to make just holding the coin from here to here. A lot more. There is more money in ranges, okay? So it's falling path. That's pretty much the point of this. And go to my previous video, new viewers who are interested in learning about Harmony One and Pirate Chain. So that's what we got for that. Now let's cover. So what I wanted to do mostly in this video, and Pirate Chain and Harmony One people, you want to still listen because what I'm about to say is going to apply to your ability to maximize your gains this bull run, which will be short-lived. And in my library section, I also have a market cycles and crashes video, in case you don't believe it, in case you're one of those, oh, but it's different this time. It's always different, and it always crashes in December. But anyway, so what I'm about to say still applies to you, so stick around, and I'll link you to those videos at the end of it'll pop right up. I think it's going to be that way. But let me tell you about one of the major questions I've been getting on YouTube, Patreon, and everything is, what coins do I buy that'll pop more immediately? And there's a mixture of the intent behind that question. I hear a question over and over. It's the most common question I'm getting. The first intent behind that question is folks want to get into a coin that they could potentially hold till December, but they also want to be up immediately, as opposed to holding your breath while you're down 30% until you're back up. The second intent behind that question, and it's the same question, but I know that there's a second intent for some people. Some people just want in and out. They want to double their money, get in and out, and buy something else because their coin, something like Pirate Chain, is correcting. They would prefer double their money while Pirate Chain or Harmony One's going sideways, which is a smart deal. That's part of the 20-bag play. Instead of just waiting for it all the way down, right? So when your coin went on a screamer of 6,000%, you shouldn't just wait for it to get all the way down there. Go put into something, learn the methods, watch this channel. You know, over and over and over, I show you strategies to try to hit coins that are ready to pop. Now, I'm going to address those 2 questions because the market has been sideways and kind of wiggly for a while, and I think the market's about ready to get hot again. So let's discuss what I have done, and that seems to be working out for me, especially before Bitcoin took a poop. So let's see how it... When I made the video the first time, it was actually pretty beautiful. We'll see how it goes, though. All right, so capacity. On the 4-hour ribbons, again, new viewers and, viewers who aren't part of the Patreon community and Discord community, I don't give this out for free. So this is my 4-hour midterm ribbons. Essentially, the play is whenever price is bouncing either on top or just under and is very confident around that gray line and typically has made a pump on price and has retraced, because every time it goes past, it'll always retrace. I think it might be 100% of the plays this alt season. I haven't seen a single coin fly past it after a correction and not retrace back down to it. So after you see a retrace, that's the time right there that you're going to be up, that you have a statistically extremely good chance to be up on your money both immediately and the long term. Okay. Now, even better than that, if you catch it before this happens, which pretty much happens on all coins, when it looks confident, what you can do is measure up like maybe 40 to 50% and say, hey, is there a horizontal here? And you would go to the weekly and say, okay, did any candles close here or wicks happen here? Because typically you want to sell it around there because it's going to retrace back down. So you can make money twice on it before the move actually happens, or make money a whole time and then buy more when it goes back down, right? Because if you sell high and buy back low, you're going to have more of it, whatever coin you're at, whether that's Pirate Chain, Harmony One, right? So this is the play. And all coins are pretty much behaving the freaking same. They're all doing the same thing. This is freaking easy. It's so easy. And I actually sold this line exactly on capacity. If y'all don't believe me, I did it on Shrimpy. It's all recorded. Not all the orders got filled, so I market sold just a little below it. But I knew it was going to retrace. But anyway, so all you do is go to the weekly, say, hey, is there anything here? And you see, well, there's wick here. Actually, I didn't make this line on the weekly. Okay, go to the daily. Nothing there around the 40 to 50 mark. Is there anything on the daily? Oh, lo and behold, candle bodies, wicks, 2 wicks touching it absolutely perfect. Another wick touching it absolutely perfectly. Another wick touching it, or no, that was this wick, the one I sold. So I realized, wait, that's around the 40 to 50% mark. That's typically the first push it gets. It's the play. And sometimes it actually was 100%, but you don't want to bet on it, because if you try to sell it up there and it never gets up there, then you just are holding on as it goes down. So I try to get in and out on that first push, expecting to buy back almost all the way back on the gray line. Typically, it makes a higher low. So this is the play. Once a coin is around this gray line, gets confident, makes a push, it typically is going 50% up. You can just put in your limit sells there around any horizontal on the daily or the weekly or whatever makes sense. Or sometimes the 4-hour has a lot of candle bodies. You make that line, put in your limit orders. It sells. Let's say it goes up 70%. Who cares? Don't chase it. Let it come back down. It will retrace. It'll probably make a higher low or land smack dab right on this gray line. Let's see what price is doing here. What did it do? Went right, just barely past it, right? Came right back down to the gray line. Or no, it hasn't hit the gray line yet. It just actually that horizontal. So it came within 4.5% of that gray line. Will it hit that gray line? Maybe not. It'll probably make a higher high. That's the play. And then you can buy more, and then you're ready to be in the green. Statistically, most likely, right? That's among the easiest plays. Okay, let's see how this goes on other coins, right? Credits, same thing. And again, if you don't believe me, follow me on Shrimpy or look at it, and it's all on there. So I bought the gray line on the 4-hour midterm ribbons. And you don't have to pick these coins. That's the thing. All the coins are doing it. So don't just buy the coins I'm covering here, because I have these. And that makes me feel bad that I cover coins and then people buy the same crap. Like, no, don't buy the same damn coins. Go find your own coins that are in this posturing, okay? All right? And if you are not part of the community, just instead of this gray line, use the weekly 10. Anything doing this, on a weekly scale, so there are fewer candles, obviously, but if it's closing candles confidently, just above or right around very confidently the weekly 10, it's the same deal. So you can do this with the weekly candles as well. You can't see all the fun shapes and all the ribbons flipping and all that stuff. All right, so guess what happened here? I bought it right here when it was confident, extremely confident, right under that gray line. You see that? And guess what happened? It popped up. And I was at baseball practice. I don't think I put my sell orders in here. Damn it. I don't think I got to sell it. But anyway, I have that. Actually, on my trading account, I think I did. I didn't do that on Shrimpy, though. Okay, well, that's what happens when you got 4 kids and stuff. Anyway, I should have done it immediately, though. Right when I bought it, I should have put my limit orders immediately. Okay, anyway, I made my horizontals. I measured out. Okay, well, from about, not from the line, but from where it would break out. What is it? 38 and 39%. So it didn't go up a full 40, but that's why you make a horizontal and find the horizontal that's close to that 40-50. And that's it. Where did it go exactly? Right to that horizontal line. Where's it going to retrace to? It's actually this time, since this came from beneath, it's going to hit that gray line with a very high level of certainty. Is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. It can triple in the next 5 hours. Who knows? But it's statistically extremely likely because it broke through. So the coins that gain pressure right under it with confidence and they blow up, they typically retrace on it. The coins that gain confidence bouncing on it and blow up and retrace, they typically make a higher low that's just above it, right? And this will make a higher low as well, but it'll be on that line. And it might just wick to it. You might not see a lot of candles closing. Anyway, another one doing the same exact thing. Another play I did. I bought it way lower, and now I'm up my money immediately. And I literally bought this like 2 days ago or last night, something like that. Maybe 2. Yeah, actually, no, it might have been 2 days. Yeah, it's 2 days ago. Okay, up my money in the green. See what I'm saying? This is really freaking, this is like the play. Are altcoins doing this? No. But this is my answer to your questions. If you want a coin where you statistically have a huge favor or a statistical edge on being up your money quickly and in the long run, this is what you look for. If your special coin VeChain isn't doing it, then that's not the answer to your question. Right? You can't force this posturing on other coins. It's okay if you find a coin that you don't give two shits about, you don't know anything about it. If your coin isn't in this posturing, go put it in, you can put your money in something that is, ride the pop, sell it, and come look back at your OMI coin or your Phantom coin or your VeChain coin. That's correcting. And buy more of it if it's at a low point, at a low part of the range, right? You sell. If you want more VeChain, you sell your VeChain. Go put it in something that's going to pop, right? All right, anyway. So a lot of the C words today have really been popping. COV. I bought this right at the gray line. What is it doing? It's stair-stepping up. What do you think it'll do next? It's probably going to race up. I don't know. This one actually might not race up. It might keep stair-stepping. But around the 50% mark, do you see any horizontals? Yeah. See all these damn wicks? That's a very easy one. It's probably going to go right up to there. And because it's stair-stepping, it's not just going to do an aggressive pop. It'll probably land on some horizontal lower, like playing around all these candles. It'll probably land somewhere like right there. Yeah, right there is where it's going to land. Most likely. So it'll play with this right there when it comes down. And you can put in your sell orders here, buy it back lower. You can buy a crap ton more. And you can do that, ride another wave. And if you really just want VeChain or OMI or Pirate Chain, you can put your coins and stuff like this until your coin's ready to go or at the bottom of the range. So you can double your money someplace like this as Pirate Chain and Harmony One are slowly making its way down. And then once your Harmony or Pirate Chain gets all the way down, buy that bottom of the range, and then you can double your money back to back, 4 times your money. This can happen in literally a span of 2 weeks. You could be doing this across a lot of coins with different portions of your money, right? So this is the play right here. This is the best play I've been able to find in all of crypto. And again, don't just buy the same damn coins I'm talking about. You guys are going to make it go wild, and then it's going to screw the party up, right? Then it might crash down lower. So find your own coins. And again, the weekly 10 is where this is at. So watch. So if you don't have, the formula for those ribbons, look. See this posturing? Now, when the yellow line is so close to the red line, if it's closing, and sometimes the yellow line's below it like this. So if the yellow line happened to be below it and it was doing this, like actually closing below the 10, right? That's still a good posturing if you're closing right above the 21 with strength. That's the play. That's what the play looks like. Okay. Sometimes the red line is above the yellow. Sometimes the yellow is below. Okay. Okay. And let's see here. Credits. We already did credits, right? Yeah. That's what credits looks like there. Co-vesting. Okay, another one. It has been sticking its landing on the closes on the weekly 10, even though it's dipping down right now. Where do you think this some bitch is going to close? Above the 10, and it's probably going to close up here. This will just be a wick down, kind of like this wick here, because it's got a strong posturing. For some reason, all the C words besides CPC chain is doing this. So let's look at on the 4-hour midterm ribbons. Let's see what that looks like. Holy cow! What did it do? It came down, created a base, skyrocketed it up, actually didn't correct all the way, tried it one more time, then retraced all the way, because it came from below, so it's going to hit that line every time, right? And a lot of people here thought, oh, wait, but it did come down, and where's it at right now? At that damn gray line. See? See what I'm saying? Like, this is the play. And go find your own dang coins that are doing this. Don't buy the ones I'm following necessarily, unless you're part of the community, right? But this happened on a lot of coins. And what else? What else was doing this? Okay, you want to see coins that are similar to this around that gray line, but aren't confident. So therefore, you wouldn't want to put your money in it necessarily. Not financial advice. You would not want to. Or I would not want to put my money in them because I would not get gains quickly from them. I would probably have to wait, I would have to statistically likely chance to have to wait about 3 weeks, for it to pop. Let me show you an example of one similar to this, but that are not quite ready. Map. It's below its gray line. Has it made some point of confidence at it or just below it? No. It needs to do something like this. It's going to take several days. It's going to go like this. Just below it, something like that. It's gray after I do it. Yes. All right. See that? Or it'll gain some confidence, skyrocket above, then land back on it, and then start going up. So one of those two things is going to happen. Right? And on this yellow one, it would end up going like this. Okay. So this one's got a while. This would not be one that's ready yet. So really what you can do, if you think Harmony 1 is going to go sideways for a long time, find something like MAP, and then find something like credits and capacity was, go put your money in capacity and credits, wait for it to go up, sell that before it retraces, buy it back low, wait for it to take off another 50%, sell it again. When you come back, MAP might be ready. Then you could 1.5x your money, buy the bottom, 1.5x it again, and by that time you 4.5x your money roughly, whatever 1.5 times 4 is, however many, 4 times 4, and then Pirate Chain or Harmony might be ready to go. You can time this. You can keep it. Now, can you time it perfectly every time? It really just depends on the steady nature of either, or actually both, but of Ethereum right now. Ethereum's leading the market. So if Ethereum takes a poop, well, then your plans are probably going to go awry, and you need to wait until things get confident again. That's just the way it is. So that's why I do videos on Ethereum and Bitcoin separately, and that's why, even though I trade altcoins primarily in a bull run only, not during a bear market, you want to get the hell out. I get the hell out of alts because they all go down 97 or more percent. And Ethereum went down 95%. Cardano went down 99%, 98.77. Anyway, this is why I cover 2 videos a day. In order to trade alts, you need technical analysis on Bitcoin and Ethereum, period. Because your plans will get, if you're not paying attention to Bitcoin, you have to pay attention to Bitcoin and Ethereum, period. I don't know if I've ever made that point. That's why I do those videos. You have to. If you're going to be, halfway successful trading smalls. Now, folks, if you're doing, so newer viewers who are digging what they're seeing here, if your portfolio is in, I don't know, maybe the 300,000 plus range, you don't want to buy, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but you're not necessarily able to buy coins at the 10 million mark, like more than I don't know, $300 at a time. You got to wait a minute, or else if you do, you're going to become a wick. So typically putting like 3 to 8K in a small coin, you can do it slowly, but you can't put like $100,000 in a small coin. You simply can't do it. So you can only put small portions of your portfolio, and then if they end up popping, then they'll become a larger portion of your portfolio, and there'll be a bigger cap. Then more money can be dumped in it because the liquidity's there, right? The liquidity's there. So people dealing with larger portions, only a small portion of your portfolio. Let's say, I don't know, if you were to find 15 small caps, you can get like $150,000, $200,000 in small caps, easily. Maybe even 300 if you find 15 or 16 that are good ones. But you can't put your whole portfolio necessarily into them unless you find a lot of good ones. But it's kind of hard to do, right? So folks with bigger accounts, you typically, I've already done a video on this. You can check out my, it's in my library video, different sized, it's the portfolio one, right? 1,000 versus 25,000, but the 25,000 really applies to up to like $250,000, if you're playing with that much capital or portfolio. All right. So, what's another one that's not ready? No, OLT looks ready. Finally. OLT screwed me. I really thought it was going to stay strong up here, but it just tanked. But it looks like it's about ready to go, right? So look, same freaking play. Went below it, skyrocketed above. Where did it go to? An obvious horizontal. It actually did it freaking twice. You make a lot of money on this, right? What percentage do you think that is? Think it's close to 50%? Isn't that crazy? I'm not lying to you. Like, it's the same shit's happening over and over. You just have to see it. Is this not just blatantly obvious? It goes exactly to that horizontal. Exactly as I predicted, right? Are you guys see? Am I making any sense here? Like, I hope to me. I mean, even though I've been staring at charts longer than probably all of you, or any one of you, not together. Because if you've been staring at charts for 5+ years like me, then hopefully you don't need my channel unless you're looking to take my TA intuition and use it on your channel, which is happening a lot. But anyway, which actually makes me think I might stop giving this type of valuable information free on YouTube. I don't know. If you have your thoughts on that, folks, because it's very clear, like, people are taking my information and some of it's just plagiarism. Right? When folks take like my EMA ribbons and actually make them better, I'm cool with that. That helps everybody make more money, and that's why I'm here. So that kind of stuff's cool. And yeah, so that I actually like that kind of stuff. But some of my stuff is literally just being plagiarized. Like my 21 and 20 weekly cross, my 21 EMA and 20, straight up plagiarism. I give a target of 10,000 Ethereum extremely quickly, and then other people like $10,000 target like a day after I say it. So I think, I don't know, leave me a thought about that, folks, because it's really bothering me. I don't want my technical analysis being taken and provided to other communities. I don't know. But then again, I'm in a conundrum, because if I don't provide the value for free on YouTube, then my community would probably dwindle, because I'm not providing value as a door in and a reason to join the community. So I don't know. I'm at a crossroads there, but as of now, I'll still keep giving, I'll still give it as much free value as I can, and then give the specifics and the mechanics behind how to implement it on Patreon, essentially, and extras, right? Like my thoughts behind my trades and all that stuff. But I don't know. Let me comment what you think about that, because it's really starting to bother me. But maybe the answer to my question is, and if you think this is it, you can tell me in the comment section. Maybe the answer is, don't be bothered. Just that's the way it is, and that's part of it, and that's just normal competition, right? So if one company makes a fidget spinner, another company, there's no patent on it, another company, and then everybody's making fidget spinners, it drives the value of it down. That's just competition. I get it. Still freaking bothers me. Let me know what your thoughts on that. Like, how would I balance that, right? But I don't know. In the end, I'll probably just keep doing the same thing and just, pull up my pants and grow a pair of balls and stop being a baby. I don't know. But right now, I feel like I'm being a baby. But you can tell me what you think about that. All right. So anyway, OLT. Honestly, OLT looks kind of ready. Independent of Bitcoin kind of taking a poop. It's retraced. The 4-hour Stokes are all the way down. What's the daily doing? The daily's reset on the RSI. See, it's filled up its gas tank very well. I mean, it looks not that looks pretty ready, honestly. And I did recently purchase this. So again, you apply this posturing to your own damn coins. Don't have to buy the ones I'm covering. It's happening everywhere. Let's go to a bigger coin that I don't really cover, Dragon Chain. Right, I don't know if it's doing something similar. No, this one's doing a stair stepping. So this is another play that I'm seeing. If a coin has been stair stepping, right? Like VeChain's been stair stepping super aggressively. Then it's probably going to continue stair stepping. So these types of coins is like the second most common that I'm seeing. Just a consecutive higher lows, not necessarily all higher highs. Sometimes it builds a little pressure by making higher lows, but the highs sometimes get like this, and then it pops. It essentially does a squeeze play up, right? But this is a stair step. So if you wanted to apply, what should I buy to get immediate gains the fastest? Well, the stair step, just get it around the gray line. That's simple. Just buy the gray line. Not financial advice. We're talking about Pokemon cards. And the weekly 10 is probably pretty close to that, if I had to guess. Crazy, huh? Stair step, stair step, stair step. In a bull market, folks, I'm telling you, if you can snag the weekly 10, it's, is that always the perfect horizontal level? No. But in retrospect, 6 weeks later, it almost, in a bull market, it's almost 100% of the time it ended up being a great choice. So yeah, that's what it looks like. So let's find another one. I think Trias is another one that's been stair-stepping. It's more obvious on the 4 hour. So this is like the second most common play. Let's go to the 2 hour. It's too young. Look. So this is another stair-step coin. It's probably making a lower high. Nope, it hasn't gotten there. And that doesn't count. It needs to come down a little bit. So yeah, it's just stair-stepping, and it's probably going to get close to this gray line. I mean, it'll probably wait to do it, so this gray line will probably be a little higher. Yeah, it's probably going to come down to $5. Get that right around, or it could go to, yeah, $4.25 to $5. It's going to ping it, and if it doesn't make a higher high, that's cool. What is it going to do? It's probably just going to compress and get a squeeze play. You know, something like this, lower high, boom, slightly higher high, boom, and then squeezed out. So it builds up enough pressure to get out of that horizontal. It's got to break this horizontal. It's got to build pressure right here, you know, like a little triangle, squeeze play. So this one could get squeezed, which is happening quite a bit, especially after you've done 2 really big stair steps. You want to see one of the most aggressive stair step coins? And again, buying that gray line or the weekly 10. So any coin doing that is stair stepping, that's the answer to that most common question I'm seeing. What do I buy? The answer changes daily. It's not just one coin. If the answer to something, you know, yesterday was capacity, well, it's not capacity anymore, although it did come back down, so it might be capacity again by luck, by the structure. But once capacity goes up, then the answer is not capacity anymore, right? It's not like it's just one coin, folks. It's the posturing. You buy the posturing, not the damn coin. These coins haven't changed your life. Stop being proud of holding them. Who freaking cares? Most of these coins won't even be around in 10 years. Right? So all monetary coins, right? Among those, so non-monetary, so not Bitcoin, not Litecoin, not Bitcoin Cash, Monero's a monetary coin, Viacoin, Grosso Coin, Dash, Digibyte, those are monetary coins. So not including those. Those are probably going to be around for like 50 years or longer. But most of the coins, like your Cardanos, I mean, even Ethereum's in this class, but I would assume Ethereum's going to be around. But your Cardanos, which doesn't even have a product, its chance of being around in 10 years is very, very low because it has to prove that it's a successful business. It hasn't proven anything, right? So the chance of the non-monetary coins being around in the future, or even being around, like actually turning a profit ever, right? They just keep marketing to get people to keep buying their damn coin. It's essentially their stock. Like duping new investors into it. Telling them we got partnerships. Partnership doesn't give you money. It's not paying your employees. Give me the, you know, you might have the most fantastic partnerships ever, but the crap keeping the lights on is the investors that you're tricking to buy your, you know, your stock or your coin. Maybe not tricking, but you're making them hopeful with all your marketing, right? So, I mean, just think of it. The reason why you shouldn't be so proud of these coins and you should just buy posturing, not a coin, it's because they're not going to change your life, and they're all going to lose 98% of their damn value between January and May 2023. Because the bear market takes a full year to get down there, right? It doesn't happen immediately. They're all going to lose almost 100% of their value. So not financial advice. Buy posturing. Don't buy a coin. Stop caring about your damn coins. Seriously, right? So that's like the second part of my question. Or the answer to your question. It's not always a coin. It's a posturing. Does that make sense? And that's the reason why you should focus. It's an extra reason. Stop giving a damn about your coin. It's probably not going to be around anyway, unless it's a monetary coin. That's extra emphasis on why it makes sense. You know, if you hold 𝚤𝐽, now 𝚤𝐽 actually people are using on their cell phone, so it is being used in the real world, honestly. It's one of the few coins that is. I do give 𝚤𝐽 some credit there. Kids, I mean, around are freaking using the hell out of it. Like, that is true. So, I mean, but 𝚤𝐽's still going to lose 98% of its value. That's the main point. It's going to be less than a fifth of a penny in the bear market. I'm telling you. It might go up to 15 cents, but it's going to go less than what would that be? 0.002 in the bear market. It might be 0.0008, right? It might go real low, a lot lower than you're thinking. going to lose about 98 to 99% of its value, just like everything does, especially a coin on its first bull run. They lose way more of their value. I mean, Ethereum, and lost 95%. Will it lose 95% this next round? Yeah, it'll probably be slightly less, just like Bitcoin's been. So Bitcoin's first correction was 95%, so on and so forth. So that's extra reasoning to stop giving two shits about these coins. Care about the posturing, care about your damn money. What do you care about, right? So that's the second part of the answer to this common question. Let's see if we can find anything else that's doing something similar. Let's try a big cap coin. Let's go to Dash. What's Dash's posturing? How is it moving as an animal? This animal is stair stepping. See this? So it's not doing what the C words, credits, co-vesting, all those, whatever I covered there earlier. This is a stair stepper. VeChain, it's also stair stepping, but super aggressively. Which means it's probably going to go sideways for a hell of a lot longer. It's stair stepping on the dang 30-minute chart. That's just insane. Which, what that means is the lower the time frame, the higher the slope. And you guys had me on video. Remember when I said it looks like it's running out of steam? It's probably going to correct now. I said it before it happened. I would love to pull up that video and see which one it was. I said it because I could tell it hadn't touched the 4-hour gray line in so long. So long. I said, yep, that's probably it after I saw this. And then obviously what's it doing? So what is VeChain going to do? It's going to do exactly what Pirate Chain and Harmony One are essentially getting ready to do, or doing now. This gray line is going to keep its slope that's, about like that. So mark my words, I'll keep this here. I won't delete these. So posturing, right? So would you think that putting your money in VeChain would be a good answer to that common question? No. Unless you're going to specifically play its ranges. This might actually have a fantastic range. It's going to be bouncing, just like Pirate Chain. So if you want ranges, yeah, hell yeah. But if you just want to buy and hold for a little bit and kind of forget about it, no. This is among the worst choices. It's going to go sideways for a long time. Probably till the end of June. Actually, watch. I will put this line here. Watch. I don't think VeChain will break that high until mid-late June. Somewhere around there. And this is another one of those moments where people are watching my channel like, no way, no way. And then it's going to happen. Because it's all just the posturing, right? Stop being proud of a coin. Forget about what VeChain is. Look at its posturing. This is what everything does. Forget about its, fundamentals and its project. Who cares? It's posture. I can tell from posture, and you all get confused about YouTubers talking about shit being bullish. No. This is why I shorted Cardano successfully at the dang announcement of Coinbase when everybody said it's going to move. It was the posturing. Who ended up being right? Me. It didn't go down near as low as I thought, but I still nearly doubled my money. I got a 96 or 98% increase. Anyway, so this is probably what VeChain's going to do. So it's a stair step. It got a little too aggressive. Now, actually, it's the same posturing as the damn Harmony One. So typically they do like that high, like 60 to 70% correction. 52. So it might come a little lower, but it might just slowly, do its thing. Come up, test that, come up again, test that, and then break out. Something to that effect. It's going to be June when it does it. I'm telling you. It might not be late June, but it's going to be June. It will not happen this month, I'm telling you. Doesn't matter if Bitcoin starts flying to 70. Doesn't matter. It's not going to happen. Could it happen? Yes. When I say it's not going to happen, it means it's a very strong likelihood that it won't happen. So let's compare this chart. Watch. But there's a lot of money in this. If you wanted to buy this, like the gray line, right? Or the weekly 10. So let's compare this. Pirate. Why does it keep coming up? Oh, that's why. Yeah, there we go. See, Pirate way above its gray line. So this is going to move sideways even longer. Well, that's not longer. That's June 1st. Well, I guess unless this starts losing, yeah, maybe this. Something like that, yeah. So this might break out actually around June 1st, so maybe not longer. I wonder why that's moving up so much faster. But anyway, it's the same animal, right? So now we have got too hot, too fast. You're going to bounce around. Harmony 1, Pirate Chain, VeChain, okay? You have Stair Step but Healthy, Trias, Dragon Chain, okay? That's another play. And then the most common play is what I explained first, right? So the answer to your question is not the ones that are going to go sideways unless specifically you want to play bounces. There's actually more money in this. So the answer to your question could also be Harmony 1, Pirate Chain, VeChain, if you're looking to sell. Buy and sell, buy and sell. Horizontal. It's very simple, just like I showed you. It's seriously simple. So yeah, the answer to your question could be these ranges. That animal, right? It could be the healthy stair stepper. Just buy the damn gray line every time it touches it. Doesn't matter what coin it is. If it's a stair stepper, buy the gray line or the weekly 10. That's another answer to the question. And for me, people like me, I like small alts. Most small alts are not behaving like those two, unless it's MTV. MTV is doing exactly like VeChain. Watch. It went up 46 times, like not percent times. That's like 4,700% or some crap. And its posturing is exactly the same as those three coins, as Pirate Chain, Harmony 1, and VeChain. If I can use my brain as I talk and click the right one, no, yes, right there. Look, exactly the same. See that? It's exactly the same. It's the same animal. It's like looking at a bunch of pigs. They all look like pigs. Right? The stair stepper, that's like pick an animal, a freaking squirrel. They're all squirrels. Right? The ones I'm playing with, they're like, I don't know, a duck. They're all ducks to me. They all look the same. That's how you should be looking at things. Like The Matrix, right? If you haven't seen that movie, sorry for the reference, right? Where he's reading, when Neo gets on the ship for the first time, all the green letters and crap or symbols are following. And he says, I just see redheads, blondes, brunettes. Same thing. Ducks, squirrels, and pigs. That's simple. Stop getting caught up in YouTuber hype about the burnonomics of OMI. No, the posturing. That is my full-on answer to the very important question. So, if you liked what you saw and you were new to this, led in by Pirate Chain Harmony 1, let me know if I saved a crypto soul, because that's what I'm here to do. I'm trying to bring in new viewers to help you make more money. And let me know in the comments section if you're one of those people. And you can look at my previous videos. A lot of people are making those comments, especially when I get YouTuber coins like this that got a lot of hype. And then also in the same comment, please let me know if you want to be a cryptollian or a crypto crackhead. And then videos should start popping up. I should put my portfolio one up there, my most recent video, and then a card should have shown up. If you didn't see it, go to my library. Or in the description saying go to the library and start watching some videos and get caught up to speed, and we'll see you next time. You just got Timified!